It's beginning to look a lot like Licksmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5-string banjo. It's plucking along again with light steel strings and golden mellow tone. It's beginning to look a lot like Licksmas. Licks for everyone. But the prettiest sight to see is Max and Ricky and Cassidy on your own phone screen.
Hey folks, Merry Licksmas and welcome to Licksmas Day 1, Episode 1, Lick 1. I'm very excited for you to have joined me here in the series. We have some of my favorite players, Cassidy Bainchest, Samuel Barham, Ricky Meyer. They all have something very individual and of their own to bring to the table, so I'm very excited to learn from them, and I hope you are too. Let's get into this lick of mine. Here's how it sounds. So, how do I think about it? How did I come up with it? Well, I think this lick is a good example of what Wes Corbett would call, I think it's Wes Corbett, what he would call closed position melodic style playing. The idea here is instead of the conventional melodic style open string alternation with some fingerings, instead of that we have strictly closed positions where we pluck individual notes from. So from here, that's sort of a D shape, and that's a C shape with a thumb wrap around, C major 7, right? We have the C major 7th shape and this D add 9 shape. And I'm getting a lot of mileage out of just those shapes because I can alternate strings without taking fingers off, just leaving them in the position. Taking fingers off on occasion, but keeping them on for as long as possible. Right, so the idea is that we can use shapes to get the same sustain we'd get in conventional open string melodic style playing. What's very beneficial here is similar to what's beneficial in single string actually. Because we have closed positions, the ability to transpose is very easy. Because when we're working with shapes that are closed, we can literally just move them around to the transposition we want and then get the key that we want. If I want to play in the key of B flat, I could take similar shapes and play stuff all that's diatonic in the key of B flat. Keep in mind, I did not change what my right hand is doing because it doesn't have to. The right hand stays fixed while the left hand is fluid and it can move around for different transpositions. A major, for example. I'm just literally taking A first inversion and A root position and doing the same stuff with my right hand. And so I think that's sort of the important vocabulary element here, is that this is a piece, again, as I said, it's a word, it's grammar, it's something that you can use in different sentences and not necessarily be confined to one key or one position. I show variations as well in the tab that I provide, but it's still in the key of G. It's one of the variations, and the other one. Other examples of playing shapes, not all of which are strictly triadic, but other shapes using the same right hand pattern, and ideally just to demonstrate the versatility of this lick, especially when it comes to the left hand. So furthermore, let me give you an example of how this sounds in Roanoke. I've taken all 3 variations that I provide and I implement them in this fiddle tune. Here's how it sounds. Difficult. I played it a bit fast, but you can see how it works well in the context of fiddle tunes. It's a great thing to learn how to use to get in your vocabulary for playing common fiddle tunes and anything in the melodic style. Also, as I was talking about with some of my fellow Licksmas, some of my fellow Lickmeisters earlier, this lick has sort of a very happy and conclusive quality. So I'd recommend using it sort of being the summit of your phrasing. You can use it at the end of phrases, and that's what I did here in Roanoke. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. As I alluded to earlier, I have tab for this with 2 other variations available on my Patreon. It's totally free. You just have to go to my Patreon page. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link in the description, or go to my bio if you're watching anywhere else. And I also have a tab of Roanoke available for purchase on Patreon as well. Lastly, if you want a more in-depth discussion about this lick, I actually spent a good 20 minutes talking about it on Zoom this morning with Sam and with everyone, that you can find as well on Patreon. It's also free. You can find us talking about this lick and the other guys offering all kinds of insight that I wouldn't have thought of. So if you're interested to get more in depth, check that out and go to my Patreon page. Thank you so much for supporting me and joining me in Licksmas. Stay tuned for tomorrow featuring Ricky Meyer. Happy Licksmas.